Warning. Greetings, fellow travelers. Tasai, your boy, Mogul. Only Mogul. Anywho's, so yesterday, give a little recap from the day before, day 2 ranked play on Alchemy. We were playing with a Golgari self mill deck. And over these couple of days that I've been playing, I've noticed life gain decks are very popular in the alchemy format and enchantments at that. Um, so earlier today, after I had a nice little workout, fucking ate some food, made me a little breakfast when I woke up late as fuck. 2 cans of tuna, bowl of rice, cut some veggies up like tomatoes, red onions, green peppers, some poblano peppers and whatnot. Make sure I don't, have a decent diet. I was perusing through some of the cards they have there, and I really like the Golgari color combination. I was contemplating doing a blue color deck with counters, kind of like a control thing, or maybe like an is it control with Delver of Secrets. I remember the last time that I played physical Magic with like the cards and stuff like that. It was around Innistrad, when Innistrad first came out with had Evoke and Angel Reborn and stuff like that. I only did one tournament, but I played a Izzet Delver spell deck. And I only had like 4 Delver Secrets, 2 Chandra's Phoenix, and like a whole playset of Snapcaster Mages, and just go off of that. And it was a fun deck. I ended up placing third. Not too crazy about like the IRL Magic players down in the South, but it's whatever. So Arena, gets my fix of Magic and whatnot. But as I was looking through the cards, I want to like stay with the Golgari theme for a minute. Golgari's always been one of my favorite combinations to play. So enchantment and life gain, I've noticed, has been a huge thing, especially in the first video. If it's my dog breathing right there into the mic, if y'all hear that, it's La Bubby being extra bubblicious today. But enough about that bitch. Let's go on about a different bitch, the enchantments and the life gain. So enchantments has been really fucking annoying, especially in the first video where they had that red green enchantment, and then when you play a card down, you seek a card lesser than the mana value, put it on the field. That's pretty AIDS. And I don't mean like, oh, like good type of it. I mean like bad AIDS. Like why is that even a fucking thing? Like that needs to be nerfed. But anyway, so, and then just like the life gain and like I don't know. So I redid I did another Golgari deck, but this is in the attempts of control against those type of decks. And it's my attempt of an anti-meta, I guess you could say, because that's a predominant thing within the whatchamacallit, alchemy ranked. And I actually got inspiration from this deck before I was going to sleep, and I was checking on the upload status of the second video, day 2. And on my feed popped up on my actual YouTube account, not this one. This is just a separate YouTube account from my main YouTube account. My main one is my music one, Morgula. Check that out if want to listen to me say some creative, witty things, and maybe in an angsty manner or whatever the fuck. So one of the subscriptions that I follow is a Magic the Gathering YouTuber by the name of That Villain J. Great dude, very informative, super nice. I love his reels that he does where that like informs you, oh, like Wizards did this, and blah 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 blah. Here's the code, and he seems like a cool dude. Honestly, seems like a cool dude. So he posted in a deck's purpose was strictly to go against those enchantment decks, specifically the red green one that I was talking about with the, like for example, you play a 3 mana card, you seek a card from your deck of, a mana cost lower, and then you play it onto the field. And I got inspiration from that. However, I wanted to make it Golgari. I wanted to make my own spin on it, and here is my spin on this deck. So creatures, we're going to start off with 4 tenacious pups. I put a playset of these because you gain 1 life, and the next creature spell you cast, when it enters the battlefield, gets 1/1 trample and vigilance on it. So the fact that it gets a 1/1 trample, counter, and vigilance makes the next creature you play really aggressive. And we have some pretty aggressive shit to go against these type of enchantment decks. So that 1/1, for example, like Jaheira, the Outland Liberator, and the Graveyard Trespasser. This bitch is amazing. But another reason why I wanted a playset of this is the gain 1 life. And the gain 1 life, so this deck has different ways of gaining life. And that synergizes and combos so well with Mortality Spear. Now, Mortality Spear, instead of putting, you can put Naturalize or something else and get a little more utility out of it. But what I like about Mortality Spear, it also targets Planeswalkers. If need be, you can get rid of a Planeswalker with this. So anytime you gain a life, and it's like, this is a 1 mana drop, or you have your passive shit like these 2, it's 2 less mana. So that's just 2 mana just to destroy a non-land permanent. That's phenomenal. But we also have your girl right here, Jaheira, Merciful Harper, 2/3, hexproof from artifact and enchantments, so they can't target with like specific white control and stuff like that. But how do I want to like cycle through the specialization. I don't know how to do that, but her specialization. This is being dumb. I'm sorry. Right click for more information of crafting options. Okay, right click. All right. So not only the green one, but like it gives you a little more aggressive because you can get rid of a black card. So when you specialize this creature, you choose your color, you discard a color of the associated basic land type, and this creature perpetually specializes into that color active. So when you make her into the Golgari form of this card, not only do you destroy an artifact or enchantment, which is money, but each opponent loses 3 life. So you're poking at them with 3. And although the green one, in hindsight, you gain 4 life, but 3 damage is good. So you either gain the life or you deal with 3 damage. So the 3 damage is pretty good. And that combos pretty well with passively with the Graveyard Trespasser. Because you want the stuff to go in the grave. So you exile the creatures. You deal that 1 damage. You gain the life. So like passively, this card synergizes really well. So the point is to have good synergy with the Mortality Spear. Now we have the Outlander Liberator for some aggression. Sack it. Destroy artifact or enchantment. And if attacks, destroy artifact or enchantment if it transforms into a werewolf, which is pretty tight. But I like the 1 mana sacrifice it because this synergizes very well, in my opinion, with Lult, Spider Queen. Now, Lult will allow you to get a little more aggressive plays, I feel. Especially with the fact that you have your spider tokens on the field. So you have the reach outlet right there. So that's pretty good. And if your creatures die, that's perfectly fine. And not only that, but I'm pretty sure that when you spawn, let's see, enters the battlefield. No, yeah, okay. So whenever the spider tokens, correct me if I'm wrong. I haven't really tested this. I haven't tested this deck yet. So this is, going to be playthrough of it. But when she summons the 2 spider tokens, I believe the Prosperous Innkeeper will proc with the gain 1 life. So that, in hindsight, was synergized well with the Mortality Spear. So you have these lower drops for that, and then we have a playset of the Graveyard Trespasser, phenomenal. Ward, discard, so that's more fodder for the graveyard. More stuff that you can exile and like deal one damage, gain one life, and then when you gain that life, you combo off with Mortality Spear. And I only have one copy of the Titan of Industry. I got this card when I first came back, and a couple like it's like, oh, you've got blah 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 from playing, and these cards have changed, and this is new effects and X Y whatever, and this is one of the cards that I got. And I think this is pretty interesting. Yeah, it's 7 mana. It's a little costly, but you don't have crazy mana costs or anything like that. But the fact is, when it enters the field, you destroy an artifact. You can gain 5 life, create a 4/4 Rhino Warrior, or put a shield counter on a creature you control. So 2 abilities out of those 4 is pretty good. And then the fact that it has that artifact enchantment destruction adds to it. The gain life adds to the Mortality Spear combo. So these are all the creatures right here. Now the instance, we have 2 Tamiyo's Safekeeping, gain 2 life, hexproof, and indestructible. That's pretty good. I kind of want to put another one, but I want to see how this plays out with just 2. Infernal Grasp for early game creature destruction. I don't have Naturalize in here, but the Infernal Grasp I feel is a little slightly more versatile in case you don't face against enchantment decks or things where that's the predominant theme. So Infernal Grasp has the utility, and 2 life, yeah, you lose 2 life, but I feel like in theory that you should gain sufficient amount of life. Mortality Spear, main thing here in my opinion. Great card, great combo. I like this. Destroy non-land permanent, so you can destroy creature, enchantment, artifact, planeswalker, whatever the fuck falls under the sun, you can destroy it with this card. So this card is probably one of my favorite right here in the deck. I feel like this will do work. And the artwork's pretty tight too. I only have one copy of March of the Wretched Sorrow. I only have one, and I'm not sure about this one, but I feel like this is pretty good just on the fly. Like, oh, even if you don't have enough mana, you just have the 2 and you want to pump to destroy and use 4 mana for the Mortality Spear just to gain the life, that's good. Or if you have an excess amount of mana, just just tap all your mana and just gain that life back, so it gives you a little more stall time. So this is a very flexible card. I think 1 should be sufficient, but I don't know. Let's see how it performs. So that's for the instance. Now, sorceries, I have 2 Shadow's Verdicts. The reason I have 2 Shadow Verdicts in here is for that field control, to wipe the board. Enchantment cards, a lot of them are 3 mana or less, especially the creatures, or like the mono white life gain. The 1 mana card where he's 1/1 when a creature enters the battlefield, gain 1 life. The priest, the 2 mana spirit where it gets 10 counters, it's indestructible. A lot of those cards are 3 mana or less. So I feel like this is a good counter for those type of decks, and I think that this is a good card, and it gets rid of pesky tokens. Yeah, in hindsight, in return, we are getting rid of our own stuff right here because this is all 3 or less, and our graveyard's going to be exiled. But we do have, him, and we're not going to have every single copy of this because we have multiple copies of some of these cards, so we should be fine even if we do end up exiling them, and the goal is to get rid of the stuff. Blood on the Snow, 2 of those. We have, 18 total snow lands, and the fact that it can destroy all creatures or planeswalkers. So the planeswalker aspect is a good little thing if they have planeswalkers. Then destroy all creatures, another board wipe, 1 more mana to Shadow's Verdict. You kind of pick and choose. If you have both of these in your hand, I would prioritize Blood on the Snow over Shadow's Verdict, just for the fact that when you wipe the board, you bring a creature back. And ideally, you're going to want to combo with Graveyard Trespasser, exile, deal the damage, gain a life, or you want to do your Jaheira Harper Emissary, especially if she's specialized. So when she enters the battlefield, oh, actually not a lot. When this creature specializes, okay, so it's only when it specializes. So it's a one and done thing, but still. Or like, you can bring this back. Sacrifice creature. Oh, sacrifice this. Destroy artifact or enchantment. So you have a little control there. Or if you're desperate, you can bring either him or Tenacious Pup back. I mean, Tenacious Pup. I mean, you gain the one life, yes, but Blood on the Snow for a pup, I'm not sure. It depends on what's in your hand to follow up with that. And if you have enough mana to pull this boy off with the snow thing, that'd be tight. But actually, no, I correct myself. Yeah, where X is the amount of snow, so that's 6, and this is 7. So we would not be able to bring this back with that, unfortunately. But that's fine. So for enchantment, we have Binding of the Old Gods. I love this Golgari card. I think it's amazing because you search for a forest on the second turn, so that's land ramp right there. But you destroy a target non-land permanent. So you have 5 cards that specifically target non-land permanents, 2 specifically for creature, and 4 for artifact and enchantment destruction right there. So in total, if everything were to overlap, just based off of mere destruction itself. Oh, and then we have the double Meat Hook Massacre. Another board wipe. Early game board wipe, or pump off for -2, or if you have to get something off the field quick, we have that destruction there. And then we have 2 lulled Spider Queens. I like the -3 ability for the tokens, but if you have to, you draw the card if you don't have any means, but always prioritize the spider tokens in my opinion, because I think that works wonders, especially when you have him on the field. And then we have 9 snow-covered swamps, 9 snow-covered forests, 3 dead cap glades, and 2 necroblossom snarl. I feel like this is sufficient. 23. A lot of our things are lower mana cost. So I think this should be good. 5 1 manas. Now we can look at the details right here. So we have 7 1 manas, 14 2, 4 3s, 5 4s, 4 5s, and 3 6 pluses. 20 swamp and 22 forest, and then 5 multicolors. 54%, 59. Creature count, 19. Instant 8. Sorcery 4. Enchantment 4. Planeswalker 2. So these are a little more of the stats right there. And we got our little hook right here. So save and exit. I don't know what I did. Oh, and also I played a little bit earlier when I got off after I recorded. Just because I saw that I had the quest pop up. I mean, it's not going to be for another 4 hours. Oh well. But I did get enough gold to get a pack. So let's get a pack real quick before we start playing. All right, we're gonna go to packs. Let's get. I want the guaranteed mythic. I mean, there's a lot of good shit in this Baldur's Gate thing. So let's see. Yeah, pack. And one more till I can craft another one. Boom, and... Ooh, we can craft mythic. So that's good, that's good. To have in the arsenal, then we're about to be able to craft one more. So that's tight. Alrighty. So let's play some ranked. Alchemy ranked. Oh, so let's see what we end up getting. You will automatically earn rewards for... Oh, I'm going to have to read that quick enough. Let's see. Johnny Riggs. This is decent. Three of this bitch. Wow. He might be playing Bant. We're just gonna start zugging now, because he's gonna summon a creature, has some retarded life gain ability, so we have to destroy it. We need to come out the wind works. We need to start swinging. Oh, okay. So he's gonna get into 4, draw, my turn. Let's get rid of that. Alright. Let's see what we can do. He's going to summon a creature. Or he's going to get more life with Revitalize. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Revitalize. Damn, okay. He's hungry for mana. Put that pressure on him. And the beautiful part is they both have Vigilance and Trample. So. Okay. 2 mana. He's lucky I don't have anything to exile. I'm saving that Infernal Grasp for something stronger. No, he's gonna try to kill my bitch. Keep pressure. Now that I'm so aggressive, he only has 4 mana. I mean, yeah, he can do some shit with that, but like, I need to keep the pressure going. And that's GG, boys. Easy. Lord Belno. I have Infernal Grasp Pillars. I mean, I don't know how I feel about drawing that right now. I mean, probably like mid-game that would be a better draw, but fuck it. Okay, alright. We could turn 4 Lalt. I don't like that he has the Cave of the Frost Dragon. Deal 1, we'll do the trade. If he summons something wild, The values are focused on more basic on social library for planes. Okay. Let's get rid of that. We would have taken the 2 anyway, so. At least we take the pressure off. Alright, we're gonna Loth. Ooh, yeah, that does work. So we got the tokens down. Okay. He's probably like, oh, I got another one in my head. Plot twist. I have another one also. Oh, man. Nice. So predictable. But watch this. Because you'll fall into my web again, you dumb fuck.
Envy the strong, for they assume the subservience will be
Yeah, subservience will be rewarded. Listen to Mama Loth. Oh, shit. Actually, no. That's too much damage going by. Really? Okay. I mean, Loth is slightly generous. His artwork is sick, though. Not gonna lie. This is some sick Loth artwork. Lord Belno. Let's see. Kind of want to draw. He has to block. He has to block 2 of these. Actually, no, that's game either way. And that is a victory. We got to gold. Nice. See, in my grandpa's deck, there is no bad cards. You gotta believe in the heart of the card sometimes. Easy stomp. Alright, let's see what we get here. Ah, he's gonna play fucking red-black. Oh, maybe Esper? So we got 3. Okay. This is oh, he mulligan? Did he mulligan? Yeah, he mulligan. That's some pretty cool sleeves. Why do I feel like he's gonna play enchantment? Some, yep, called it. get this out the way. Probably should have saved it, but one mana. Commune with the spirits. Top 4, enchantment or land. What's he gonna? Ooh, okay. Well, unfortunate for him, we're not gonna give him a chance to do that. And we're just gonna destroy it. Because, fuck him. Oh, shit? Okay. That's pretty nutty. I need the one more mana. But we got the Shadow Verdict, so if he does end up swarming. Hopefully it's a similar situation that he doesn't have mana either. That would be ideal, that we're both back one turn. And I believe protection... Permanent with hexproof from artifacts and enchantments can't be the target of abilities from artifacts. So enchant. Oh, okay. Wait, that's not an artifact. All right, I'll eat the 3. That's fine. We'll get rid of that though. That's 3. That's 2 mana. Honestly, if I were to top deck another land, oh, this is perfect. If I get another land, I can just exile these cards. Okay. Nice. Okay, he draws a card. That 4 is aggressive. Okay, alright. Damn. He's mana hungry. We're gonna have to get rid of all that shit. Oh, nothing good's gonna come from that. That's a battlefield. That's a battlefield. Whenever a creature an opponent controls, if noted, dies. Okay. That does mean nothing. I want to play a little aggressive with Loth right now. Alright, so 3, 4. If he puts that down, he's just setting up. But he's not going to be able to do shit because he has a 1, 2, 3. And I can easily get rid of 1, and I'm not going to let him pump up. Hexproof and indestructible. Yeah, Tameo safekeeping on Outland Liberator. He hasn't played any spells. My shit's about to transform. Alright. Okay. He got juked. That's how we do it, boys. Got that gold climb. 3-3. What was this at? 575 out of 1,000. 5 more. So, if y'all have any suggestions, let me know, and we can do things accordingly or add whatever, and we can play off of that. Till then, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you like whatever I'm doing here. If not, no skin off my nuts, but I will highly appreciate it. Anywho, have a good day.